Who? Floyd?
Yes.
Lost to who in the first round?
Marco Maidana in the
Would
first
you
fight.
cut the bullshit?
Because I mean, I want y'all to answer because my point is so valid. I don't know how you could go against it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
He didn't lose.
No, he didn't.
You say he didn't lose either.
I'm saying he didn't lose.
Okay, so when has a champion issued a rematch to somebody they beat? When it's not in the contract clause, none of that.
When the money right.
When the money.
No, that was not no big fight.
But he did it. He did it on Cinco de Mayo the
right.
first time, and it's all about money.
Nah, that was not no money fight, bro. Mayweather took that fight because the overall census said he lost the fight.
Yeah, he might have felt he lost it.
Even in the ring, you know, the announcer said, "Floyd, do you really feel like you won this?" Because shit, from what we just seen, nigga, this is the most times we seen you get touched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And he just wasn't prepared for that type of fighter because he only took that fight honestly because the way dude did Adrian Broner, Marco Maidana did Adrian Broner so filthy.
Yep.
Like it was crazy.
And
Mayweather was on the side, and Mayweather, "Dad, listen, little bro, just got ass for you." And he jumped himself into some shit that he wasn't ready for. Now the second fight, obviously Floyd clearly. That's why I say he lost because when you see the second fight, that's domination. That's domination.
Absolutely.
So I think that's a loss on Floyd, but I still believe in the saying that you have to beat the champ because he didn't clearly beat him. But like any other fight, no titles on the line.
Yeah.
Two regular dudes, no names.
Yep.
They giving that fight to
Oh
Marco Maidana.
yeah. And that happens a lot in boxing too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The whole beat the champ thing is big.
Yo,
They say that.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying? You can't just walk away on the decision.
Yeah, you gotta beat him.
Hey, that's who you should be watching too. What's his name? Broner.
Oh yeah.
That's who you should be watching because
For what not to do.
right, because motherfucker, you gotta stay focused. All that clown shit. That's cool to do to get your little promotion and all that.
Yeah.
But you always gotta remember to stay focused because these niggas is vicious.
Yeah.
It's always a motherfucker that's ready to take your motherfucking hand.
Yeah.
It ain't a bunch of. That's what I respect about boxing and fighting. When you get in that motherfucking ring, it's just you.
Yep.
And that motherfucker, he trying to take your head off.
Your trainer don't matter. The people that there support you and watch you don't matter.
It don't matter.
It's somebody trying to do what you trying to do.
Right.
Trying to get you out the way.
Right.
You're just in the way. That's the way every time I go in there, I look at it as I gotta go somewhere I'm trying to be, and you in the way.
So do you consider Floyd a warrior though, or do you consider him something else?
I think
I like to say he mastered defense. I like to say he mastered the defense.
Yeah, he mastered the defense.
He mastered not getting hit.
Not getting hit, and it's like I felt like it turned in just like the money for him.
That's what I
And
said.
I'm not mad
I said
at
he
him.
went from money. I mean, he went from Pretty Boy Floyd, who was a fighter, to Money Mayweather, who was a businessman.
Yeah. So I felt like everything he did was to get the bag.
Right. And what he did was watch people like Mike Tyson and them who touched hundreds of millions and ended up fucking filing bankruptcy and shit. Right. So he definitely learned the other side of the game and won for real.
Yeah, that's why I put him as one of the GOATs in boxing because it's just like he mastered the art of like being the sport to hit and not be hit.
No disrespect to
him.
But what boxer did he fight in a prime?
That's true.
But you gotta understand.
No, answer the question. No, fuck all that. What boxer did he fight in his prime?
You said the biggest question. No, he said the biggest question of all. He fought Costa Zoo. He fought mad niggas. He fought everybody. But he couldn't get fights either though. He tell you all the time. He chased mad motherfuckers and motherfuckers denied them. When he got a chance to fight Oscar, it was like, damn, it was about time. He been chasing that nigga for years. You know what I'm saying? He tells you. And then that's why he say, I don't be taking anybody. I don't take any fights because for years nobody would give me that opportunity.
But it ain't about any fight. But that's what I'm saying. Also, that's just a cop out. You know what I'm saying?
I know,
that's a cop out. That's like saying, oh, niggas did this to me, so I'm gonna do it. That's take for take.
He beat up motherfucking the dude we just named, motherfucking the Spanish nigga. The
Canelo.
One he beat Canelo up.
Oh, yeah,
he beat motherfucking he beat everybody up that wanted some smoke.
No, he did not take
except
no
for Triple G. He didn't want no smoke with Triple G.
He didn't want no smoke with Pacquiao. He ducked that fight for 5 years.
Pacquiao was on steroids and smoking crack. Fuck you want to do?
No, he ducked that fight for 5 years until he realized
Pacquiao was on.
You know what I'm saying?
Pacquiao was on all kind of steroids from Taiwan and all that other shit.
He wasn't. Floyd Mayweather was trying to fucking. He was demanding a blood test that wasn't even in boxing.
Yeah.
Because he knew that nigga was.
No, that's where Floyd won though, because the mind games.
Yeah.
And that's why he still say to this day, like his best opponent. And this is how you know he's not the greatest, right? Because he's still considered one of his best opponents was Conor McGregor because of what Conor McGregor did as far as selling the fight.
Oh no.
Because that's all Floyd cared
He
about.
also fought Zab Zuda. He
said that's the first time I have to sell a fight. He's like, this motherfucker know what he's doing. Like, he's a walking promotion. Like, he gonna sell the fight.
Like
that's true too. But he also fought Zab Zuda. I'm thinking about a couple other motherfuckers.
Washed though. Come on, Zab was washed.
Zab wasn't washed. Zab had a belt.
Zab was washed.
And Zab was kind of winning that fight.
No, all his best, his
and then he got hit with that low blow.
His toughest match was Shane
Zab was kind of winning that fight.
Shane Mosley had the cleanest punch we ever seen hit on Floyd ever.
Yeah, but you said niggas in their prime.
None of them was in their prime. Shane Mosley wasn't in his prime. Zab Judah wasn't in his prime.
Zab was.
Well, he was not.
Zab was young as a bitch.
No, go look at the years they fought.
I did. I know. I remember that fight.
Would y'all consider Zab in his prime?
Zab had a belt and everything.
That might have been Zab's last fight.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. Zab came back and won another belt after that, years later.
No.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah, bro. We're going to look it up. We're going to look it up when we get off, though. And we're going to update the people how wrong you was.
I seen that shit.
Because, yo, everybody, the whole thing about Mayweather is, like, he waited. Like, he just, like I said, that's why I say he might be the smartest boxer ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But the best, no. Like, when I see Mike Tyson fight on Tuesday and say, yo, all right, man, this nigga wasn't nothing. Like, who the fuck is next? Because I'm going to knock him out. Yeah. And Lennox Lewis, same type of shit. Yo, who next? I'm going to knock him out.
But that's like...
So that's what I'm saying. What fight does Mayweather have to solidify his career? When we start talking like Hagler Hearns, we start talking like De La Hoya Whitaker, we start talking Mickey Ward, Arturo Gotti, Riddick Bowe, Evander Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mayweather doesn't have
right?
Never fought Felix Trinidad.
Not Trinidad. Oh, what's the other nigga name? What's the motherfucking nigga name? The Spanish nigga that was
Please don't say my hot
shit.
Oscar.
No. We know
he was washed.
He beat the shit out of Oscar.
Yeah. Oscar had a whole boxing promotion by the time he fought Floyd.
But I'm saying, like, everybody that fought was like up in age. Only like they was up. That's not a knock on that.
So what I'm trying to say is, what is his significant fight?
Anybody got in the ring got their ass whooped. That's a significant fight.
No,
my thing with him is that I put him up there. He mastered the defense. Like, it's just crazy. Like
he's a boxer.
The way he goes in there in the first couple of rounds, you think like somebody got a chance. And then he just like masters what you gonna do. It's like he been in your motherfucking training camp.
Right, because he feel you
under the ring going, what the fuck you doing?
Instead
like,
of one
know
round,
what you gonna do when you move this way or that way, and he just before you could put that left arm up, it's already a right cross in your face. Like that's just what's crazy to watch him just break people down. And to the fact like it's like why is he even in the ring with him?
Yeah, I look at Floyd as
because we never really seen Floyd like lay somebody out.
No, never. You
know what I'm saying? Like, what is Floyd? Floyd never clearly knocked nigga out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Except for the Spanish nigga that
never had nobody on the ground that couldn't get up. But that's still is that still what? How y'all?
RT
illegal?
They say protect yourself at all times.
That's true.
That's rule number one in the world ever.
That's
true,
but that
and in the ring.
I don't even like.
I don't like the way you watch it and you see he's talking while he's getting blasted. It's like, damn.
Yeah, Floyd, you got one in.
Yeah.
You got one in.
But bitch, you tried to headbutt my nose to my head, motherfucker. What you talking about? Now we gotta beat. Now I gotta play by the rules, motherfucker. You trying to headbutt my motherfucking nose to my face?
I watched that fight. I watched majority of the fights. I mean, he fight. I look at he fight. I like his way. I like it. I mean, the thing about his fight, and to me personally, is like how you win the fight is how you win the fight. Mm-hmm. Like in basketball, we look at it and we thank people for what talent they have on the court. If they can shoot, they shoot threes. Mm-hmm. And he learned that he could beat you without getting bloody, and that's how you win his fight.
Yeah, that's why I respect it.
Yeah, but see, that's not for me. That's like
I'm just saying you are truest to the sport, and you look at it a different, like, you know what I'm saying. And I
because it just wouldn't apply in no other sport.
Yeah,
you know
that's what I'm saying.
The best player in basketball would never be. Well, in football, it is true. They say the best player ever in football is Lawrence Taylor. Yeah. As far as number one overall player ever touched the field. And that's defense. You know what I'm saying? But most people going to take Brady over him. Yeah. If you come down to it. You know what I'm saying? Because you want the offense.
Yeah.
But like I could watch a Floyd fight more than I could like watch a Bernard Hopkins fight at times. Because Bernard Hopkins is the most defensive fighter ever, like, to me. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think so.
Yeah, Dirty.
No, he doesn't have more defense than Floyd.
No, I'm not saying, but watching his fights,
he doesn't have he don't have more
he plays more defense. He don't really punch like
he's a counter puncher.
Bernard Hopkins.
But he's not though. He's a mauler. Bernard get in there with you and do all the dirty boxing. Bernard is known for dirty boxing inside because where he gets you is he gonna pull your head down. He like the Ric Flair boxing, my nigga. He really is the dirtiest nigga in the boxing.
But I'm saying, but like, when I watch
people change their styles over time too.
But
with age.
With age.
Right.
But I watch.
But Bernard got rid of niggas, bro. Like Bernard got. You don't have a name like the Executioner. commissioner without getting rid of people.
What I'm saying is like I watched both of their fights, and it was like I watched like Floyd. Floyd was more offensive to me than watching a Bernard Hopkins fight.
Nah, I don't think so. Never. I
To-
don't even
to
think
me.
it's close. Yeah. I don't
me.
even think it's close.
Bernard Hopkins fights was just like up close, and it was not really a lot of punching. It was just like a bunch of wrestling.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But them is punches though, just because they rabbit punches. But that's what we say. It's an inside game. This is how, because Bernard knew he would lose to the Trinidadads and the Tivers in them if he sat out there trying to box, because that's not, because he doesn't have good defense. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So he got to be in right here in your chest. Bernard, every round he in your chest. The niggas they lose it here, like you said. They get so frustrated with this nigga that now they out of their game.
Out of their game.
And he win his fights like that.
Yeah.
But Bernard is definitely one of the greatest too.
Yeah. But I'm saying like that's like two of my favorite fighters.
Oldest champions.
Right.
Yeah. 49, right? He won the title at 49.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So what are some of your before we get out of here? What are some of your goals? Have you set goals for yourself? Like you got the vision board or none of that? Or
Oh yeah, definitely. So next year I want to win Golden Gloves and Open. Then I want to go to Tennessee, win the Nationals, and potentially go to Team USA, win there, and then become a pro fighter.
So you think by the time you get pro, how many fights you think you'll have under your belt by then?
As far as amateur fights, got this year, next year. I want to get like 10 to 15 more in between that time.
So you have like 17 fights in your belt before you go pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we said 2024, 25?
It matters. You just had 2 fights in the span of a couple months. So
Yeah, in the span of 2 weeks, that was
Don't rush yourself now. Don't rush yourself.
Nah. Do it like I'm gonna do it controlled and when I'm ready.
But if you can, you do it. If you're gonna turn into Mike Tyson, nigga, take a fight every week and bring boxing back for me, my nigga.
Dirty. Now, listen, we just left the casino.
Bring boxing back though.
We just left the
boxing.
We just left the casino.
Boxing has been a dying sport. It's coming back like a little bit now, but boxing was a dying sport for so long.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited about it now because we're like, how I'd ask y'all about y'all 5. Like, my 5 right now is Edgar Berlanga, Sebastian Fondora, Tank, Shakur, and David Benavidez. You watch him?
That kid tough, right?
You watch him?
Yeah.
Y'all watch him?
Yeah.
I only have Crawford because that's my personal.
I seen him on some replays recently.
Yeah. Benavidez just fought Saturday. The ref wanted to stop the fight in the first round. He fought a former world champion too.
Yeah, Stephen A was ranting about him.
Oh man,
he's the real deal.
Tyson called him the Mexican monster.
Oh, where Mike Tyson?
Yeah, Mike Tyson gave him the nickname the Mexican monster.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like our number one fighters is Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson does not respect these new niggas.
No. That's why it's
he
crazy.
He really do not fuck with Floyd in them. He said, "Yo, you can never be the greatest fighter doing that."
Yep.
He said, "So what if he 50-0?" He said, "What about Rocky Marciano?"
Yep.
Like there's other undefeated fighters out there. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck Rocky Marciano.
You can't say that.
Yeah, I can. That motherfucker was probably buying half his fights anyway. That motherfucker couldn't fight, nigga.
Nah, it was just a different fight game back then.
He top 5 of the most hardest hitters though.
Yeah.
Rocky Marciano?
Yeah, so it's Rocky Marciano, it's Wilder, it's Tyson, and it's
George Foreman?
You
don't remember
Johnson in there.
You don't remember George Foreman? Anybody remember George Foreman?
Young George.
Yeah, the young George.
George Foreman was the 5th one.
You remember Ken Norton?
Yeah.
he was 6.
Yeah. But they run into problems and they just never come back.
Nah, yeah.
They ran into Muhammad Ali? No.
Yeah. They did. Well, they ran through Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali just had a method that ended up working. You know what I'm saying? Take hits and beat you up at the end. That's kind of what he was doing. So where can the people can they watch some of the fights that you already had?
Oh yeah, on Facebook, I share basically everything I get, everything everybody tag me in. Go on my page, it's right on there.
No YouTube page or nothing yet?
Nah, I gotta get that going.
Yeah, let's make sure we get that
happen. And I got a lot of people that come to the fight. What's crazy is a lot of people that I like counted on to be like at my fights wasn't there.
They always work.
And it's crazy that like people that I never would expect,
because you had a good turnout.
Yeah, would message me like pictures on like in my inbox on Facebook, like front row to your joint. I'm like, oh shit, like it was just crazy. That was like somebody I would just never expect.
But that's
like we don't have conversations every day. We don't talk like every couple months. Like I maybe comment on a Facebook post or Facebook status of your joint and say
your
something.
biggest supporters is always going to be the people that you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they're giving an unbiased opinion.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
As far as somebody you know, like, oh, that's Willie. He think he all that. They're like, motherfuckers is weird.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Man, for no goddamn reason. Why don't get mad for it?
Right, because a nigga trying to do something with himself. But a lot of times, though, people don't like to see you progressing when they not. So that's where it's not even really like hate or nothing. It's envy more than anything.
Envy, yep. That's what,
you know what I'm saying?
But
that's dope, though, because I was out of town. I was out of town, I think, for both of your fights. But I seen the support through the town. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people.
It was like crazy that I got that much. I was like, dang, it's love. And then I don't know, it just motivated me to just like keep going.
Right.
This is motivation.
Let the people know where to find you on social media, like your social media handle and everything, so they can stay in tune with you.
So Facebook is Willie Fair III. Instagram is I_am_WF3. Same with Twitter. That I be on there once in a while, not too much, but yeah, I'm definitely on there. That's it, man. Hopefully, well, not hopefully, we will keep this thing going and
yes, sir,
get the most out of it. So be on the lookout, and it's only up from here, man.
Yo, man, if you tuned into the No Gimmicks page or everything, we're gonna definitely post some content. You know what I'm saying, or post up where to find his fights. And even post more about him so y'all can tap in and just show some love. Golden Gloves, man, that's big, and obviously it's like a lot of potential for a bright future ahead. So we definitely appreciate you coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely
kicking it with us.
Appreciate y'all having me, man.
And just giving us a little more insight as to your road to where you is right now. So that means we bringing you back.
Oh yeah.
Once the road keep going.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Whenever y'all need me, I'm here,
right.
Man.
Even after a loss, because I would love to talk to a boxer about like the experience.
Yeah.
That's why I said
I don't know if we ever gonna get that segment
right.
of losing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But I mean, if you never know, but I'll be here.
Yeah, I think that's a side of boxing out, and I know it's just like them teams that be going undefeated for a while and they take their first loss, and that's usually what sparked the rest of the career. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you had to bump your head sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could really get like too into yourself and you just knock it out.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep.
But then again, I want you to be the new Tyson, and I want you to start getting rid of these niggas. So
get rid of in the way.
Yeah.
Body bag.
Let your first loss be fight 31. Fuck.
If anybody want to get like promotional, put spots on your shorts and stuff like that, how would they get at you?
So you just reach out to me. I technically as of right now don't have somebody that's like PR as like doing that.
Right.
Okay.
That'll probably eventually be my fiance job. She did like my she actually painted my shoes for my first bout. I had like some just wild white joints. She changed them to match my shorts and stuff. So it was dope. And then she was like, "What you gonna put me on payroll?" I'm like, "Man,
eventually, right?
eventually."
Well, listen, man, I'm always around for sponsorship, man. I just sponsored a young lady that.
I seen that on Facebook,
right? And then I sponsored the Rochester fighter that fought up here at the MMA shit in Niagara Falls.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
yeah. Just throw my logo on your joint, take a couple $100. It's love for everybody.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I know all the training. I don't know if it's free or not yet, but I know. None of this shit is free. Yeah,
that's another thing I wanted to mention that I didn't get to earlier is where it's like I reached out to people. Like I said, most of them didn't answer back, but a lot of them, like a lot of these trainers, just like money motivated. Like, like I've been at the gym, like working out, and like some people be like, "Oh, you can meet me back here tomorrow. Just bring me like 30, 40 for the hour or whatever." But it's like my trainer, it's crazy. He never asked me for $1. Right? I've never paid him $1. So I said to him like, "Yo, let me know what you need or how much I got to throw you for the week or each session or whatever." And he's like, "Nah, you good. Right. No, you good."
So and that's the potential.
I was about to say, and that's the best thing to motivate you with anything is somebody that see you and they just want to put the effort into you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I learned that like because I coach the kids now, and it's just like the effort I put into these kids is just like, you know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of motherfuckers will want to get paid because it's like time consuming and all of that, but it's like no, like once you start seeing like these little lives or you see anybody that has potential to go to next levels and shit. Just to have a hand in that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people forget that you don't have to be that person. Like they said, you know, the nigga that trained Michael Jordan, you got to be somewhere proud. You know what I'm saying? Yep. If you train Michael Jordan through his Bulls career, if you don't feel proud of yourself, you're a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously you played a part in that. You got LeBron and Tom Brady, how big they talk on their diets and the money they put into their body. It's people behind the scenes that's keeping all of that shit intact. And they just as important as the fighter or the player.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yo, but this is the No Gimmicks podcast, sponsored by Hip Hop Weekly Radio. That make sure y'all tune in. And make sure y'all tap in with Willie Fair III, man, up and coming heavyweight in his boxing game, man.
Champ.
Yeah, definitely Golden Gloves. That's big, man. So again, we appreciate you coming through and kicking it with us, bro.
Definitely. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Got my guy New Money with me.
The champ is here.
Yeah, got my guy Say with me.
Thanks.
Yo, bless, man. We got through another one, boy.
Fire.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, let's go, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Yeah, it was she did the thing.
Yo, I just got done. Where you at? Y'all there?
Take their motherfucking hands off, but don't rush it. The reason why I be said the casino is because he.